So the last recording I did my voice was really quiet, and all the others were fine. So just wondering if everyone can hear me as well as they can hear Rune and Arno.
Yeah, actually pretty loud.
All right, that's awesome.
Nature also in the house.
Wait.
Hey, hey!
Hey, hey.
I just did a loud, obnoxious cough before I think I got up on stage. That didn't come through, right?
No,
Okay,
didn't.
good.
But now we're all
Good.
very aware of it. Hey, Lido, I'm glad you could make it as well. Razor, yeah, we're in different rooms. Well, for right now, Rune is still outside. He's walking the dog. He'll be in soon. Last time we did do it in the same room. He was in the kitchen and I was in the living room, which is pretty close together. Um, but sometimes I'll go into the bathroom to make sure the kids don't wake up. It depends. Good to see you all here. I think we can about get started because I don't think Kendrick is gonna make it today. He's still traveling. Um, Let me just type something real quickly. So yeah, for anyone wondering, we're just gonna do a little. We'll give a bit of information about what we just posted, the cool announcement. We're gonna tell you a bit more about what we've been doing the past week and what we're gonna continue or do moving forward. Um, and after we give all the information, we're gonna have another AMA, and then you're free to come up on stage and ask a question, or you're free to type your question if you can't use your microphone. Because I know someone asked as well if they were going to be able to come on stage. During the AMA part, you are allowed to come on stage. So, okay. Having some trouble. Okay. So, just quickly giving everyone the raffle roll to know who was here.
Maybe let nature handle that. You just handle the aiming.
Okay.
I can definitely give
That's
some of
good.
those rolls out.
All right, guys. So, how are you? As you probably gathered from our latest announcement, we've been really busy. We've been doing some cool things. Before I get into that a bit more in detail, I will just quickly let everyone say what we've been doing. So for me, this past week I was sick a few days, so I did lose some valuable time that I was going to spend on marketing. I did reach out to a few more communities. I'm in talks with them for some exciting collaborations. Um, can't promise anything yet in case it falls through, but there's a pretty big name in there, so I'm hoping we can launch that soon. Also don't want to oversell it, of course, but yeah, I'm excited about it. What my focus now is, definitely right now, is I want to preferably today still, hopefully today or tomorrow, I want to make a server guide for people that just jump into the server, to you know from the get-go show them where they need to go to find stuff. I know we're getting a lot of the same questions like how do I whitelist or what are the roles, I think, coming in the server as a new person, it can be a bit overwhelming. We have a lot of things going on right now, like the Cranksgiving. We have a lot of cool announcements and stuff. So it can be overwhelming. I think if people can either land on the server guide or, get like a welcome screen that says, "Oh, go to the server guide to start here." Give them a little introduction about the channels that are most important, the events we have going on, and the roles we have. I think that would definitely help a lot for newcomers. Um, and I'm also prioritizing making a clear image for the roadmap, so that we have a cool image that has our full roadmap on there, with the new things that we talked about last week, and that we can also easily share on social media or through collaborations. So that's kind of my focus right now. I don't know if Rune or Arno, you want to go second, say what you've been up to or what your priorities are now. Oh, Arno? Yeah, Arno, you
I'll
can go
go.
first.
I have been drawing. My priorities are drawing, and next week I will also be drawing.
Love that.
Yeah. I can't say too much. I'm working on some more card designs. Me and Rune are slowly shifting over to board game design since we are wrapped up with the regular traits and critters and with the smart contract. So that's wrapped up. We're moving on to board game design. Um, I'm also working on some secret mega crank stuff. And yeah, that's gonna be this week and next week. I'll actually be away this weekend, so I won't have to work this weekend, which is also fun. But I'll hit the ground running again on Monday.
Yeah, that's exciting. Looking forward to that.
I'm
Um,
also very excited of being away this weekend. Thank you.
you've deserved it. Rune, do you want to say what you've been doing, or I don't hear you? Sorry. Yeah, he switched to a different microphone, I think, when he came in. Oh, he's here. Wait.
So last week I've been focused on really getting the gas lower for minting to really optimization of the smart contract, and also finishing up the QA. I think we got all the last clipping bugs out of there, and so our critters are basically done. And next week I will finish up the smart contracts. I've found some ideas that could improve, but not surely. So there's no more low-hanging fruit in there. Just yeah, really optimizing everything and testing some things, see if they work or if they don't, and probably also start on the minting page.
Right, I got the headset.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I'm doing some write-ups. I'm doing some copywriting for announcements and general project-related things. I'm working on some spaces with Kendrick on Twitter. Doing some holiday incentives to be coming up for the Christmas sort of time. We'd like to do something with the server. A lot of communities are doing community related things around this time of year. I know I'm sort of pre-answering a question, I believe, but that's stuff that we're starting to look into as well. And also just kind of focusing on being a pretty face in general.
We enjoy you having you with us with your pretty face. All
Well,
right.
gosh.
Oh, I think Rune disconnected. I think he's trying to fix his mic. But yeah, we'll
I made him
continue.
cringe too hard.
Possibly. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that's basically what we've been up to, what we're doing right now. Obviously, one really big topic going on right now. We are founding a company. We've been talking about this for quite a while, because we originally only planned to you know found the company after launch. To kind of know, what our situation would be, and what the right company for us would be, because there's so many possible companies. There's like a private company, there's a sole proprietorship, there's different routes you can take. We've been in talks with our accountant on what the best approach for us would be. Also from a fiscal point of view, because yeah, me and Rune, we're partners, but Arno, yeah, he's our brother. So how that would go, and he recommended us to found a private business. Um, that that's actually, I think, the safest, in our situation to do. There's a lot of technical terms that I don't really know the English translation for, so you'll have to excuse me. Uh, if you have any specific questions about that, I'll be glad to answer what it is. I think if you Google private business, or if you Google private business Belgium, you can definitely find out what it is. I'm just not really good at explaining it, but yeah, it's something that we're super excited about. We were looking into doing that. Well, we were looking into doing that already, for like 2 weeks, I think. But founding a private business takes several weeks. The process takes about 6 weeks, um, which is why we were hesitant to go that route, because you know that would put our mint date in January, and we were kind of aiming for December, because we were all really excited. We want to get the critters out there. We've been working hard to get everyone engaged and get more eyes on the project, and we feel like we've been doing a really good job. At least that's what it feels like to me. Like, people are excited. So we were hesitant, and we were looking at making another type of business, one that would take less long, so that we could still mint in December. But then a few other things came into play, like mostly fiscal things. There's a lot of sell-offs this time of year. There's a lot of people selling for a loss, even selling for 0 ETH, just to book in some losses for their fiscal year. And I guess we didn't realize how big a thing that was until December hit and saw a lot of people doing it. And looking at the current state of the market, we started talking again that maybe launching in January wouldn't be that bad, since you know the fiscal year ends in December, so people are looking to invest again in January. Um, and yeah, the more we talked about it, also talking with our accountant, the more it made sense to actually, maybe do it and put the mint date in January. Found it as a private business because that's originally the route that we wanted to take, and we do want this foundation to be right from the start. I think Rune said it really well before in the chat. Like, as soon as we launch, we don't want to be held back by any um, you know um, legal things or fiscal things that we still need to take care of. We want to be able to just go and continue with the project, what we're setting out to do. So founding that business first would get all of that out of the way, so that we can solely focus on the launch and everything that we want to do with the community after. So yeah, we did, after a lot of talks, did decide to um, found it as a private business, and we're happy to announce that the mint date is going to be January 10th. So it does
Dun,
give,
ta-da!
yeah, ta-da! We're very excited about it. It's a bit later than we wanted it to be, because obviously we're super excited to have our critters. But given all circumstances, the state of the market, and just wanting to get this foundation right from the start, we feel like an additional week or two to get everything right is not the end of the world, and it ended up feeling really right in our situation, and plus the additional week or two that we have now is going to give us a lot of more, well, not a lot, just more time to build some more community incentives. We have a lot of fun events planned. How we're doing Thanksgiving all the way to Christmas now, our daily event where we spin a wheel and something happens. Been getting a lot of positive responses on that, and it's something that we definitely want to keep going until the drop date. So we are going to keep this Thanksgiving all the way to Christmas going until Christmas. We're gonna, end it with a bang, and then we're gonna launch kind of like a countdown to the drop date, so to speak.
Christmas all the way to Mint, but probably with a much better name.
Yeah. Anyone that has a cool name suggestion, feel free to drop it in the muted chat or in the Townhall questions, or just in general chat. Whenever an idea strikes you, we're always open to suggestions. But yeah, so that's like a big thing that we've been working really hard on, founding that business. So obviously we need a financial plan, we need a business plan. There's a lot that you need to get in order before you're considered to apply for it. But yeah, getting all that paperwork out of the way now, it's gonna save up so much time for when we actually launch, and we can just dive straight into the roadmap, which is actually really exciting. I think that's pretty much it for the founding of the business part, and the mint date. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, if I'm forgetting anything here.
I don't think so.
All right. Well, if you guys have questions, obviously post them in the channel. We'll be more than happy to answer them during the AMA. Yeah, I just so that's the mint day and company founding part we wanted to announce. Another small thing that I already want to mention, that we're still working out, but and I already mentioned it a bit before during the live stream as well. But yeah, we've got this experience point system in place now, and it's been really cool. But we understand if you're on the whitelist A, or if you're an OG critter, you're not really gonna be able to do anything with the additional XP that you get. So we are planning on making something fun that you'll be able to spend your XP on, basically. Still working out the kinks and how it's gonna work, kind of like the process. But I already wanted to put it out there because obviously you're gonna get XP for attending this event now. You might get XP for joining the game night tomorrow, or when you join a Thanksgiving live stream. And yeah, you might feel like it's wasted because you can't do anything with it, but we are planning something fun that you'll be able to spend your XP on. Just wanted to put that out there already. Hoping to get that announcement out in a few days or so. So that's something exciting to be looking out for. Yeah, I think before I go any further, I need to take a glass of water because all this talking is making my throat really dry. But my glass is empty, so I have to go to the water tap real quick and get it. If someone wants to fill, the void here while I'm away, feel free to.
For sure. I guess I can touch on the XP system. I won't go into any real detail for now, but we just wanted to share with you that we've been working on a way to be able to take sort of the server XP system and be able to turn it into a redeemable prize sort of system. We've talked about doing things where there's sort of milestone levels you could get to where you could redeem for cool stuff. No promises, but some ideas that were floating around are like discounts on merch, little limited game pieces potentially, depending on the scope of the points and how long it takes you to get them. And then when you would cash out at any one level, your points would be then reset, and you'd be working up towards new milestones that I foresee changing around as we continue along through things. Keep things fresh. And then it also kind of gives a reason to want to be using and gathering points leading up to and then past the mint date as well. Let's say you've like nominated all of your friends with whitelist positions because you're a baller, you got nobody else left to spend points on. Maybe you want to keep those points for later on, that sort of thing. So that's something that we're pretty excited to work on in the future. It's going to sort of continue on with, just keeping things fun in here. We're all about gaming and getting together and having a fun time. And I'm really, really happy, I personally think, with the way that our ranking system has worked out so far. I've seen in a lot of communities, a lot of like needless spam and things to try to grind for points. And, you're all fantastic people. We all just have conversation and it's all natural. So, once a day the floodgates open too, which is kind of fun. I quite like that. And so that's something we're working on, just a little extra incentive for the community.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm recording nature.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's a big one.
Yeah, I
Just
know.
want it to be 100%.
Wasn't gonna do it over, but yeah, I'm recording it. So yeah, I think that's like the news that we wanted to get out of the way. Well, not out of the way. Obviously, we're super excited about announcing it. But that's the main points that we wanted to go over tonight. Um, another small announcement I wanted to make is that we opened mod applications a while ago. Um, and we've been taking a bit of time discussing who we were gonna ask, because obviously there's a few strong a few really strong applications there, um, and we were really struggling with who to choose, because there were definitely like a lot of people that we wanted to consider. We did reach out to 3 people that I'm going to announce shortly. But we're very excited to have them on the mod team. And we're super grateful for the people that applied. And we weren't able to give a mod position just yet. I think what it came down to for us at this time is at least some mod experience, some experience in the space, handling communities, and something that we were, you know, looking at in the applications, and also just the time spent in the server, and the interest in the community, that all helped make the decision. Um,
And sorry, also knowledge of NFTs in general.
yeah, that's true. I think, yeah, the people that we reached out to, they've all been giving like solid suggestions on our community building, our approach to the project, which we already appreciated. Um, so I do feel like they have some knowledge that we could definitely um, that could help us. That's also exciting. So yeah, without further ado, I'll announce them. So yeah, our first mod is gonna be Mama Bucks. She's not here right now, so it's a bit sad. But yeah, we're very excited to have her on board as a mod. She's super active in here. You've probably already seen her a lot. Um, yeah, she's been here since the start and has been, really helpful. She has a lot of experience as well. She's also active in other communities, so we're very happy to have her on board. Um, Another person that's going to be helping us as a mod is Razor LV. So he is here. Thank you so much for joining the team. We're also very excited to have you, and we appreciate you staying up to join the Townhall. I know it's later where you're at right now, but definitely appreciate it. And the third mod that is gonna join us is Tkang. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Because obviously he speaks Chinese, which is a huge bonus. We have a pretty big Chinese following here that we have difficulty communicating with, um, and he's been very active. He's been talking to them daily. He's been helping out. Um, so yeah, it did feel kind of natural to us to give him that position, just so that we definitely also have a representative to the Chinese speaking community here that can kind of close that gap between us, because obviously they can't really follow the town halls, or at least they don't, as far as I know, because of the language barrier. Um, but we do hope that that's gonna kind of help, because I mean I've been spending some time in the chat there, in the Chinese chat. A lot of those guys are really excited as well, and they want to learn more about the project. So I think it's going to be nice to have someone, from the mod team be represented there. I know Kendrick spends a lot of time there as well, obviously, but then Kendrick's time could also be used elsewhere. Because yeah, he uses the Google Translator, which is obviously not as handy as Kang, who speaks Chinese. So yeah, I um, I do want to emphasize that we we were really struggling on choosing. There were a few other people that we were really excited about as well. Um, but yeah, we can't start off with like 5 models. That would be difficult. But as we grow, there's going to be more room, obviously, for more help. And we appreciate anyone that wants to help out. Yeah, I think I don't know if any one of you still wanted to add something to that.
I mean, I think I want to just say personally that a big consideration of ours was community involvement and being a presence in the community. And I personally think for me that's a big part of what made it such a hard choice to choose 3 of all of the applicants that sort of submitted an application. Because everybody that did submit an application, I think, is kick-ass and personally gives me a run for my helpfulness in the server. You're all always here, and that you're all very helpful towards each other and to us in general. I really personally appreciate that, and every single application to me, in my eyes, is worthy of, just you guys are just amazing. So I just wanted to put that out there. Maybe I'm at a bit of a loss for words, but congratulations to the new mods, and also thank you to everybody else who also applied and didn't make it through this round necessarily, like Fluff said, but we're super glad to have everybody.
Yeah, I think nature said
A
it
little off
better.
brand, but
No.
love you guys.
I think you. I think nature said it better than I did. And yeah, I just wanted to emphasize, because we really think community involvement and engagement is really priority, and you know, um, it was a difficult choice. I think we let it come down to modding experience, and those technical technical differences, or at least from what we've seen, um, that we felt like, oh, okay, at this point in the project, I think we could really benefit from that knowledge, kinda. So yeah, very happy, very excited to have the new people on board. But it definitely doesn't mean there's no more expansion possibilities in the future. Um, and yeah, we appreciated everyone that considered applying. Really appreciate it. Well, that actually applied as well. Thanks. Um, yeah, I think that's about what we wanted to say. Am I forgetting anything, guys, or did you want to say something still?
I think you got everything.
I know we also had a few people that we still wanted to promote to OG, but they're not here. So I think I might just do it when they're here and they can experience the fun. So yeah, just to explain a bit on that. Still, we're always looking out for active people that, well, not active in the sense of you have to be here 24/7, but just people that we feel are interested in the project, and then that are here, for the roadmap or for the community or the things that we bring. Um, and yeah, we're always, looking out for people that we can promote to the OG critter status, because we want that to be the people that carry the project, kinda. Like, well, obviously we're gonna carry it for you, but carry it with us, and share the same values and interest. Yeah, so I'll hand out some more OG roles when those people come online. And I think then we'll just open it up for questions. Let's start with the AMA and see what questions we had. I wasn't following muted chat. Let me just quickly check if I missed anything. No, just some funny gifs. Okay. All right. Okay, let's dive into questions. I guess, yeah, Hobbsy posted a lot of cool, insightful questions as well, just like last time. Yeah, first question, do you have a mint date? Yes. Or could you confirm it's before the end of December? He edited it, obviously, but yeah, we have a mint date. It's going to be January 10th. We're very excited about it. And yeah, we're going to have some cool, events leading up to it and some cool sneak peeks. Definitely keep your eyes out for the first mega crank, is what I would say. Alright, I've seen projects recently with great art and utility really struggle to sell out public mint or not even sell out. On the flip side, I've seen secret drops or questionable art smash it in terms of selling out in 24 hours through hype alone. Do you have any extra plans, strategy leading up to mint? Yeah, I get that question. It's something that we have been monitoring ourselves. A lot of those projects that are secret drops or have questionable art, but they seem to be doing well, those people all have connections. They're very well known in a certain community, or they have a large following, um, or yeah, their art is kick-ass. Just giving an example off the top of my head, the Clone X drop, you know, yeah, obviously it's been hyped for a while because the art looks so cool. The team's been working on it for a long time as well, but they're also very well known. Their floor price is already insanely high before the Clone X drop. So a lot of the projects that, have secret drops or, seem to be doing really well, at least in my opinion, feels to be especially people that have great connections, that at least have connections with already established communities that can vouch for them. That does a lot. And now, for the bad news, we don't have connections. At least I don't. Arno has a few, right? He's a he's a big shot artist, so obviously he has some. But yeah, he's also not really, and we are also not really just going about asking people for favors just because. We feel that, if we put in the hard work and people see the art, they'll come to us, I'm sure. Well, not come to us, obviously we're bringing it to them, but I think if we can just get the eyes on it, people will see our art instantly, check out the roadmap, and be sold. I think, well, maybe from my point of view, our project is a definite win. Like, I really enjoy the art. I love what we're doing. I love our roadmap. Um, And yeah, we're just, we're gonna keep working hard to get as many eyes on the project as we can. Um, as I feel, that's all we can do since we don't have the connections. If you guys have any connections, you're always free to hit me up. But other than that, I think yeah, that's kind of my point of view. I don't know if you guys had a different opinion on that or anything to add.
Another different opinion, but I do want to add something. Um, I think this was a question in the last AMA. What's our not margin? What's our definition of success? That point is still valid. Even if we don't sell out, we don't consider this a failure. We've made plans. We've made backup plans. If we don't sell out, and if we don't sell out and don't have enough revenue, we have backup plans to get that revenue. We can't talk about that a lot right now because they're super secret. I can only say they're codenamed Project C. But other than that, yeah, don't be afraid if you don't sell out. We won't commit to our roadmap. We are committed. If we reach 25%, we're creating that board game and we're getting that board game into your hands. And not only that, we will try and keep grinding, finding a way to make this happen because I'm really happy with the community we've built so far and I want to keep building.
Just to quickly add to the question, because I know Hobbsy, you're typing in the muted chat. You're asking, any links from Bored Ape Yacht Club you can use. That's a great in just to be part of that community. Yeah, that's true, but not so much from the community itself, unfortunately. Um, I noticed when I rebbed the ape, like I do now, a lot of people take you more seriously and at least read your message, which is nice. And I have been able to get in talks with Seneca and be able to get him to collab with us, and that was really nice. Don't know if it was solely because of the ape or because of our cool idea, but yeah, anything that I've tried to get in touch with the ape community um, hasn't really worked out. Not to say that, you know, um, I think it's just the general sense of self-shilling is not really appreciated in that community at all. And there's nothing that I can say that's gonna make it not seem a self-shill. So I think to be successful in the ape community, you would need another ape shilling us, not me. Um,
There's someone raising his hand.
oh, sorry, I missed it. I was still reading the replies here. I think you can also. Can you also?
I hooked it up, I think.
Oh yeah, now I
There he
see
is.
it. Oh, sorry.
What's up, Cattywampus?
Hello. You're very, very
You're
quiet
very.
for me. Can you maybe boost your volume?
Hello.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
better.
that's better.
Okay, yeah, I was on my Bluetooth. I'm actually driving. I just wanted to say to. Oh wait, he left. God, forget his damn name. He said I love you. I wanted to say I love you too, just to be funny. But yeah, I'm really excited. This is my first day in the server, and I'm really excited to see what you guys are doing. And I just wanted to say thanks for being prompt with replying to messages and I'm excited. I'm ecstatic. This is a brand new scene for me, and it's it's looking cool. The critters are pretty dope. So um, I heard you were talking about shit. You were talking about the association with like other people and having the connects. Fluff, I don't know if you remember what I said in the message that about my uncle, and I mean the the X project. He's very connected into multiple communities, and there's other people that I'm connected with that I'm sure down the road we could definitely have conversation about. Oh, there you are, Nature. I love you too, by the way.
Thanks. You too. Sorry, I just ran up and down a bunch of stairs, so a little out of breath, but also by your sentiment too.
Okay, that's good. I'm glad that my words reached out to you. Yeah, I just wanted to I just wanted to say I'm excited, and I really like where your guys' heads are at. And oh, I did actually have a question. What was where are you guys from? Like originally?
Well, we're
Great North.
Yeah, go ahead, Nature.
What is it?
I'm a side character in this whole thing, but I'm from Canada.
Canadians, okay.
Yeah,
And
me, Arno, and Rune, we're the main founders.
Mhm.
Rune is my fiance, Arno is my brother, and we're all from Belgium.
Belgium.
Yes.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
It's
Thanks.
okay.
It's okay. Well, again, like I said, I just wanted to thank you for being prompt, and I'm excited for you guys, and I'm excited to be a part of the community. So
Awesome. It's really nice
whatever
to
way
hear.
I can help.
Yeah, it's really nice to hear your opinion and your compliments. Very much appreciated. Super stoked to have you as well, and I'm glad you found us, through Instagram, because to be honest, I think I did 2-3 posts there and then I forgot all about it. But I'll definitely.
Yeah, I believe it was through. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
Oh no, I just wanted to say it's definitely something that I have been, obviously I've been really busy. I've been prioritizing other stuff that I thought would get us more exposure, but it's something that I'm definitely gonna pick back up because, maybe there is some potential there that, we have not explored enough. So thanks for, reminding me of that, and for your kind words. I'm sure we'll talk some more in the future. Very happy to know you have connections and for you to reach out to us. I really appreciate that.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to point out that I looked at the page. I believe it was NFT Insiders was the IG that I saw it on. And I feel like as far as getting your name, the critters out there, I feel like it'll be really easy if you have, let's say, the mod community or whatever, um, help out in that aspect, so that it's not all on you guys. Um, and just like throwing a post out there regarding it and just putting a couple hashtags. I'm a little not really familiar, but I'm a little familiar in how social media works, and the words that you say on there are important. So um, you hashtag this, you hashtag that, and you get it out there. So I feel like the community that we already have here, um, it's a matter of time before it doubles and triples. So I mean, what's the members? How many members are in this
40,
now?
4,500, give or take a
45.
couple lots there, but
Insane. But yeah, I mean, I feel like if we work together and you have your mods that can deal with the stuff inside the chat, you guys also. But I feel like one or two people reaches out on Instagram or on Twitter, whatever, it'll get to a point where you won't have enough. You need more people to deal with all the incoming traffic. So
Yeah.
it's only a matter of time.
Yeah.
I also want to just quickly specify that when I say bots, I mean like bot people, not like we're using bots. That's not our intent. Just in case anybody was like, wait, what?
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
very
don't use bots.
anti-bots. We've actually put in a lot of manual labor to remove them from the server. But we now have a anti-bot BMO, which counters like bot raids and stuff. So
it's a dirty bot.
Yeah. Well, yeah, appreciate all that. I also think, I think we have a really cool concept here. I love the art. Um, I also think it's just a matter of getting the right eyes on it, and it's gonna explode. That's kind of my take on it, but maybe I'm biased. I don't know. We're definitely not gonna stop, working hard. We're gonna put, 120% on this project. So also why we're doing the company first, so we can, as soon as we launch it, we can put the full focus on the company. Um, so yeah, I don't know if you had any other remarks or questions. Um, I have some bad news. My kid woke up. He's crying.
Oh, you have kids?
I mention it sometimes. So either, yeah, I'm gonna have to go upstairs just for like 5 to 10 minutes to give him milk. I'm gonna give the word to Rune. He's gonna take over for a bit and go through the other questions if you all don't mind. And I'll be back ASAP. He cannot go without milk. He's crying really loud, and he's gonna wake up the other kid. So, but yeah, I'll be back as soon as I can. And Rune, Arno, and Nature, I'm sure can answer all other questions as well.
Or we will
Go
die
ahead,
trying.
answer. If you could go over the questions, I will answer them.
Let's do it. So we'll start with going up to Hobbsy's questions. The mint date has settled.
Wait, Leto has to go. He asks if we can give his question priority.
Oh, sure. So the
In the
first
Edcast.
one, currently learning about blockchain development and want to create a smart contract in order to allow people to mint an NFT from my website. Only whitelisted people will be able to mint first, and then it'll be open to public. Pretty regular stuff, but would love to know about security authentication and the right way to do it. Backend developer, don't be afraid to talk technically. So definitely if you want to hit that one.
So yeah, not to get too technical, because it would take me a long time. But I've already told him he can DM me for more technical questions. I'm building the smart contracts just in Solidity with Hardhat JS to deploy it. And the minting sites will be just regular HTML, CSS with either Ether.js or Web3.js for the MetaMask interaction. I have seen and researched Morales' platform a bit, but it seems like a bit of overkill for what we want to do, and I think for what you want to do as well. Not sure. Could be the right tool for you. I think they have the free option to test, so you could give it a go, but I have no real experience with that. Not sure if that's enough information for you. And if not, feel free to DM me and I'll get back to you.
Awesome. Okay.
Oh, Leto asked if he could talk.
Oh, for sure. So let me just send the invite. Invite sent. Leto, the invite looks like it's been sent. I can cancel it and send it back. Oh, there we go. For some reason, I'm not able to accept. It says invite sent.
Yeah, I can't accept either. Oh, there he is.
Oh, hey guys, now I was able to accept. I didn't saw the message to accept the request. Sorry about it.
No worries.
And
Hey,
how are you doing, guys?
doing good.
Great, good to know. Well, I was going to say that, first of all, thank you for sharing that information. I'm not sure, I don't know if it's my audio or something, but I couldn't really hear about the technologies or the that you just mentioned. I only understood HTML, CSS, and then I heard like blah 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 .js. So if you could type those, I don't know if they are libraries or something to interact with the contract, that would be great so that I can just Google about them. And if I have further questions or something, I could contact you.
Yeah, sure. I'll get it in chat after the
Hey,
AMA.
great. I think I'm
Alright,
going to be
gang.
working on BCS, in the Binance Smart Chain, but
Yeah.
I don't think it should differ too much, right?
Not sure. I actually haven't researched BCS all that much, so don't think so.
Okay, never mind. Thank you again. And
Yeah,
if you
no
could
problem.
wait for that and for the libraries and start working on it. Again,
All
congrats,
right.
guys, for becoming a company. You are awesome. You are doing great things, delivering value, being here with all of us. Thank you. Thank you very much again.
Thanks. Thanks for the kind
Thanks
word,
for the
man.
words. For sure. I'll move on to the next question. It's from Hobbsy. I've seen projects recently with great art and utility, in his opinion, really struggle to sell out on public
Oh,
mints.
we've done that one.
Oh, I'm sorry about
Yeah,
that.
that's been done.
Just before I did we do the next one of his as well? I just want to see where we're at. Might have been downstairs for that part.
No, the update for the website one.
Okay. Will there be an update to the website in terms of content? Love the design, just to make the roadmap clearer, maybe.
Yeah, Fluff
Yeah.
is working on a visual version of the roadmap. That'll be a lot more concise and like easier to skim over than the one we have now.
Awesome.
Which hurts my feelings because I spent 2 days getting those animations on that roadmap just right.
Well, the animations do look sick, so.
All right. Then
I
the
think it'd be
Christmas question, I think you
yeah.
already answered.
Yeah, pretty loosely. We definitely want to do something. All I'll say for now is more to come on this. We definitely will have something planned for all of you. All of you definitely want to spend some time with our chosen family, not just our family by genetics. Or I'm generalizing, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, just keep an eye on your chimney, the 25th of December, and you'll see me sliding down.
There you go. Oh, by the way, side thing, a really great Christmas movie for kids that's also really great for adults with all the back sort of side humor is The Santa Claus with Tim Allen. A lot of adult humor in there. I recommend it. Anyways, moving on. Razor LV asked, "Are you guys in different rooms?" Just curious. I believe most of us are at any one point. Fluff and Rune, I suppose it varies.
I'm secretly in Nature's room. He just doesn't know it yet.
I have a large closet with internet access, so. What's the Town Hall? Town Hall is, I will answer that by text, but Town Hall is our weekly get together for the uninitiated. We talk about all of our plans for the project. This is a chance to answer your questions as we're doing right now, and just generally touch base. We tend to sort of break down in conversation later on as things go on into normal conversation. Different levels in the server. This is a bit of a general question, but glad to answer that. Right now it's based on the time you spend in here, as well as things like spending time in these town halls. We'd like to weigh the experience gained from being part of our activities to be a lot higher, because community engagement and involvement is really what we want to reward. So right now, when you get to certain ranks, the numbers escape me right now, you'll be able to be whitelisted and then etc. Like we mentioned earlier, we're working on an incentive to be able to give prizes out for sustained points from just being in the server, just as a fun little extra. It won't by any means be something that people will want to primarily grind for to earn some kind of money. But it'll definitely be something that we hope to reward the active members of our community with. So what technology are we using to build a smart contract and minting process? Is that information we're able to share? Have you used Morales platform for Web3 development? This will be for you, Rune, for sure.
Yeah, but that's the one I answered.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's the one later.
You got into that. It's all for me, so. Just looking through the rest of the questions here. Will there be a secondary market when drops are released? will be featured on OpenSea. That one was answered by text, but definitely happy to answer by voice too. We obviously hope to become a verified project eventually on OpenSea, and any and all links and all of the mint information should always come from our server when we get down to it. Any official links and everything like that should always come from the source. Going to OpenSea and searching for the name of a project is generally not a great idea unless you know for sure that it's verified. That's just a little bit of security information for you now. But this is also a useful thing to say because down the line we plan also to have a little bit of a like an FAQ and a learning place for people to go who are maybe minting for the first time or even want to learn about what NFTs are before they decide whether they want a Cranky Critter. So definitely good question. We will always be featured on secondary market. OpenSea has some kind of way for bots not getting the drops. Rune answers, yep. So it's the marketplace. Everything that happens is through interaction with our website, and again, through official links only. So no more specific questions from the Townhall questions section. Just going through muted chat. Townhall questions section, Townhall questions section, Townhall questions section. That's a tough one. Will we go on rarity sites? To be frank, I think this will be a... Holy smokes, sorry, that sentence. To be frank, I think this will be a I love the piece for the art rather than the quality or rarity of a trait type of project, for me anyways.
Yeah, if I can.
Yeah,
quickly
we
get
will
into that.
be. We will
Lost
be,
some of the question there.
Yeah, I think we probably will be on some rarity sites.
Yeah, I know.
It's good to know. Just on a standpoint of the rarity of all the traits and being able to just see what's out there in the community. A lot of times in a big project, I mean, from a personal standpoint, I'll see a piece from a collection months down the line with a trait that I've never seen before, just simply because I never got the chance to sort of browse through the rarities.
Yeah, I know
But to
Fluff
your
has
point,
already been in talks with a couple of rarity site thingies, so we're
Nice.
already lining those up.
Nice. That being said, though, Hobbsy, I do personally side with you on that. I think that this is going to be about the unique ownership of your critter, or critters, depending on if you're looking for a family. But yeah, the individuality I think is pretty strong in our collection. We're proud to have a healthy number of traits across a big number of base sort of creatures. Which helps sort of give that individuality, like I see now is sort of, I think, becoming a popular way. I think gone are the days where a lot of the mint looks all the same unless you got a particularly rare one. All I want is raccoon family.
Yeah, one thing I want to add to the whole rarity story. We actually that's the topic for our next town hall. Where we'll the show because we've already given away that our backgrounds are rarity based, and our plans for next time to show the levels of rarity, so you can get a better overview of that. So when you mint and you reveal and you see the yellow background, you're immediately excited.
Very cool.
Unless you get a chicken, of course. Who gets excited about a chicken?
Oh, Arno, come on! You're not going to defend yourself here?
I'm not going to give him the time of day.
You're not going to dignify him with a response?
Nope. Chicken gang.
Oh my gosh. Chicken gang for life. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, bring it on. Bring your questions. Come up to the stage if you'd like to also talk it out with us. If you've got any burning questions that you just want to get out with words, you want to shout out from the rooftops, or whisper, sweet nothings.
Back, by the way, did you do all the questions in the chat, or are we still going through them?
So far, there's no questions left. Oh, hold on. Town hall questions? Nope, none left. Check general.
Someone raising their hands.
Jonah, I
That's
saw
Canadian.
that message, but I don't know what you mean. Love how you say about. Oh, about, yeah. Just it's I don't know. It comes with the territory, I should say.
And you want us back?
I don't think too hard about it. Okay, I laid it on thick for that one, but
You definitely did. I just wanted to say that I like the chicken, and that's really it. The chicken's the dumbest of them all. It's just saying, it's chicken gang. Hopefully, I get me a chicken.
I'll
If
try
not,
to
I'll
make
have
it
to trade somebody for it. So,
happen. I have
yeah,
no
that's it.
influence anything, but I'll try to make it happen.
Hey, it's okay to be Canadian.
It's not bad. It's not a bad thing.
oh, I love it. I love it. It's also funny when it's apparent because then I'm like, oh yeah, I'm from a place.
Yeah, don't be sorry.
Don't be sorry, eh?
All right, I'm gonna continue and let somebody else talk because I'll sit here and talk all day.
Sounds good. You take care now.
No, I'm not leaving. I'm still listening to you guys. Jeez, God, way to just kick me out, jerk.
Leave. No,
You've had your
please
time.
stay.
I'm sorry.
Whoa, what's happening? Yeah, just out for a rip, are you, bud? Any more Canadian voice lines? I'm willing to do voice cues for the next 2 minutes. Drop them in chat. No.
So now we need an audio audio saved on some of these NFTs. You need to have like a specific Canadian saying that is minted on the cards that'll add to the rarity.
I'm gonna
Oh,
write
I
it down
see.
just in case.
That'd be unnerving. One of the 6,000 NFTs is in MP4 with my voice 5 seconds in going, looks rare, sir.
Can we do it? I love it.
It's cursed. It's cursed. Huggy Bear says, hi diddly ho there, neighborino. I can't do the specific accent, though. Is he supposed to be Canadian?
No, just friendly. So yeah, probably Canadian.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't think there's any more questions. Just Canadian stereotypes.
Yeah, feels that way.
I'm here for it.
Well, at any rate, thanks everyone for tuning in. I hope I explained everything clearly. I think I did, else there would be more questions. And if you think of anything that you still want to ask during the week, the channel is always open. We do a town hall every Thursday, so we can answer them next time or in chat, whenever. And thanks all for joining. Love to see all of your faces here.
Yes, and I'm afraid I have some terrible news.
Uh-oh.
I will not be there for the game night tomorrow.
It's not
Ooh,
that
that's
bad.
convenient.
Someone else can win.
Well, we'll miss you there for sure. But I'll also personally be relieved that the skill level overall will sort of drop. No offense to anybody, but the skill level overall will have dropped a bit. I can relax slightly.
I'll try to hop in Discord real quick and cast my vote to who I want to win, just to give him like my strength, and then start again.
Like in Mario Party, halfway through
Yeah,
they give a bullshit recommendation and give them an item.
So anyone that missed it, we have a game night tomorrow. It's at 11 UTC, 11 p.m. UTC. It's in the event tab on the left upper side in Discord. We also made an announcement a while ago, but we'll definitely do another one tomorrow as a reminder. Just to answer Happy Days' question, what does blacklisted mean? It means that you have offended Rune to such an extent that you will no longer be able to mint.
You're banned from all future mints.
It's kind of meant to be funny, so don't take it too seriously. But
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
it's not real.
Yeah.
Real. Well, I mean it is for all intents and purposes, but it's not real.
He made it have different levels to screw with the golden bastard. So
It's like the
really
levels of
not.
hell if you believe that sort of thing.
Yeah, I mean,
No, it's actually incorporated in the smart contract.
oh really? What is the
Is
difference
it?
between
Oh
level
my
1 and
god.
2?
Level 1 can't mint. Level 2 can get airdrops. And level 3 is really, really dirty.
Oh,
That's
so he still
hilarious.
has to reach level 3.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We're lucky he's on away right now. Although there's wait, isn't Jonah totally not a spy or something? What was
Well, he
the
likes purple now, so I think he changed his opinion.
He's got us off his trail. That's what's going on here.
Possibly. I know Jonah is aiming to get on the blacklist. Yes.
Okay. Cool.
We just, from the get-go, when we launched this, we felt like we needed to have a blacklist. Like it would be really in theme to not have a whitelist but have a blacklist, and then you
I
can't
was I
mint.
was suggesting only having a blacklist and
Yeah,
not a whitelist.
that's true. But
Oh, like applying to the blacklist.
yeah.
That's great.
But yeah, this space, if you use the word whitelist, which I'm actually not a fan of at all, I don't know why people use it, but if you use the word whitelist, people all know what you mean. So in a way, you'll be punished if you don't use it. It's very universal in the NFT space. People are looking for a whitelist, so that's why we've been using it that way. But being on the blacklist is just as cool. Yeah, I know Kendrick is here. He's in the town hall, but I don't know if he can talk, so I didn't invite him up to talk. I don't know how, if it's convenient where he is now, since he's
He's
still
been
traveling.
he's been flapping his arms really hard for the past couple hours, so I'm sure he's still catching his breath.
Yeah, possibly.
I am super jet lagged. Sorry, guys. I literally just woke up and I was like, oh shit. I meant to set an alarm, but I'm sorry.
Oh, no, we weren't expecting you really, since, you're so busy with traveling and stuff. But
Our expectations of you are always low. So.
There he is.
but yeah,
Good
much
morning.
appreciated. Yeah, much appreciated for hopping by.
No worries, no worries.
Alright, guys, so 10 minutes over, so there's also no more questions. So I think we're gonna end it here.
Yeah, we're gonna edit here. I recorded the session. I made a YouTube channel for us, so I'll be uploading this town hall session and the previous one. I still needed to do that. Very sorry. I've had some difficulties with it because it was just a black screen, and I wanted to put on a picture just so it's not just a black screen. But then all of a sudden it was 10 gigabytes, and I was just having a lot of difficulties compressing it. I think I found a way now. It's still 2 gigabyte, but at least that'll I'll get that on YouTube somehow. And this one should be better. And also I received the AMA that we did in the CryptoZin server, so I'll be putting that on YouTube as well. When I put it on, I'll make an announcement. Everyone can check it out if they still want to. Yeah, obviously people that missed the AMA, they can listen to it afterwards. And also, I still need to post today's Cranksgiving post. I know that, but I wanted to wait a bit because we had the important announcement about the mint date, um, and I wanted to give that priority for a moment. But in a couple of hours, when we're not gonna, because I don't want to ping everyone every 10 minutes, but in a couple of hours I'll make an announcement on who won today's event, which is the who got the random 10,000 experience that posted in the Fuck My Life channel, and also who the winner is for the critter naming event of 2 days ago.
Okay, cool. And now to close us off, here is Kendrick Llama singing us his rendition of Closing Time of Cheers. Go, Kendrick.
I don't know. I'll have to do it next
I
time.
was hoping you were just gonna flow into it, but
Oh man, maybe next time, guys.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hop off, but we'll see you guys soon.
yeah, thanks for coming, everyone.
Yeah, thank
Closing time.
There we go.
Open all the doors and let you out into. I don't even know the pacing of the song. I just looked up the
You're nailing
lyrics.
You're nailing it.
you.
I'm trying. I'm
It,
trying.
yeah.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna keep going. So, bye everybody.
Okay,
Bye,
bye.
everyone.
Thanks for joining, everyone. Bye bye.